Now, after discussing the four aggregates of domestic product, now we are going to work over how to move from domestic to national. In domestic, we talk about that income which is generated by the factors of production within the country, within the domestic territory of a country. The people of India working inside the India. If you are working as a worker generating COE, if you are working as a landlord generating rent and royalty, if you are working as a capitalist generating interest, if you are working as an entrepreneur generating profit. So what income they have generated, those factors of production within the country, that is called domestic. Domestic product you call it, domestic income you call it. Now how to move from domestic to national income or domestic product to national product? In this regard, few more concepts you must understand. The people of India, they are not only working within the country, they are working outside the country also. The worker of India is working in the rest of the world. Indian capitalist is lending money to the rest of the world and earning interest from rest of the world. Indian entrepreneurs are working in rest of the world and earning profit from rest of the world, that is called retained earning from rest of the world. Indian people have their property in rest of the world and they are earning profit from rest of the world. So the way we generate COE within country, we generate rent within country, we generate interest within country, there are Indians, they are also earning the same income from rest of world also. And when they earn this income, COE from rest of world, rent from rest of world, interest from rest of world, what we call it factor income from abroad. Right? What is factor income from abroad? The income which is earned by the factors of production of our country, that is land, labor, capital, entrepreneur from abroad is called factor income from abroad. The same way the factors of production from rest of world are earning factor income in our country. A German working in India, right? So he is earning income in India, right? That income is going to Germany. If any capitalist from rest of world, any finance company from rest of world is lending money to the Indian company, what they are earning? Interest from our country. So that is the income earned by the factors of production from rest of world. What we call it factor income to abroad. This is the income earned by our factors of production. Where? In rest of world. And this is the factor income earned by the factors of production from rest of world. Now suppose from rest of world, our factors of production, our worker, our capitalist, our landlord, they earn the income of 100 CR, 100 crore. And the factors of production from rest of world, they earn the factor income from our country is of 50 crores. How much we earn from rest of world? 100 crore. How much they earn from our country? 50 crore. How much net we earn? That is 100 minus 50. And our net income is 50 crore. That is called net factor income from abroad. The actual factor income we earn from abroad. How we get factor income from abroad? 100, that is. Factor income to abroad? 50, that is. And 100 minus 50 is a 50 crore. That is called net factor income from abroad. This is a very important question from board point of view. Where you may be asked, what is meant by net factor income from abroad? Net factor income from abroad means actual income earned by our factors of production from rest of world. How you will calculate it? Factor income earned by our factors of production from rest of world, that is called factor income from abroad. And the factor income earned in our country by the rest of world, that is called factor income to abroad. Factor income from abroad minus factor income to abroad is called net factor income from abroad. Now this net factor income from abroad can be this net factor income from abroad. This can be positive, can be zero, or can be negative. This depends upon these two variables. If factor income from abroad 100 is more than factor income to abroad 50, your net factor income will be positive. When factor income which is coming from abroad is more than factor income going to abroad, your net factor income will be positive. It can be zero. How? When both are equal. When you earn factor income from abroad 100 and factor income to abroad 100, what is your net factor income? That is 0. So it can be 0 also. And at the same time, net factor income from abroad can be negative also. Negative when factor income to abroad, what is going from our country is more than what is coming to our country. If from rest of world we are earning the factor income of 100 crore and rest of world is earning the factor of income from our country of 200 crore. This is the factor income from abroad and this is the factor income to abroad. 100 minus 200, it is minus 100. So what is your net factor income from abroad? Negative. So therefore we can say that net factor income from abroad can be positive when factor income from abroad is more than factor income to abroad. It can be 0 when factor income from abroad equals to factor income to abroad, and it can be negative when factor income to abroad is more than factor income from abroad. Now in domestic product or domestic income, what net factor income we earn from abroad, if you add, what it becomes? National. So how to convert domestic into national? Simply add net factor income from abroad. And how to convert national to domestic? Minus net factor income from abroad. Clear? How we can convert domestic into national plus net factor income from abroad. And how to convert national into domestic minus net factor income from abroad. At the same time, suppose you have been not given net factor income from abroad. You have given only factor income from abroad. Then if you have to move from domestic to national, what you will do? Factor income from abroad, that is the income coming, so you will add it. If you have been given only factor income to abroad, then how you will treat it? When you have to move from domestic to national, you will subtract it. If single this is given, you will add it. If single this is given, you will subtract it. If this is given net factor income from abroad, you will add it. So this is how you can move from domestic to national. Now once you learn how to move from domestic to national and you have been given one of the aggregate GDP at market price. What is GDP at market price? GDP at market price means value of final goods and services produced within the country, including depreciation as well as net indirect tax. Now you have been asked to convert this GDP at MP into gross national product at market price. Gross is gross, no change required. Only you have to convert this domestic into national. Just I taught you how you will convert domestic into national plus net factor income from abroad. So what you will do? Plus net factor income from abroad. This is how GDP at MP can be converted into GNP at MP. Now further, this GNP at MP to be converted into NNP at MP. You have to convert gross national product at market price into net national product at market price. The only difference is you have to convert gross into net. How we convert gross into net? Minus depreciation. The rest is same. National product, market price, market price. Further, if you have to convert it, gross national product at factor cost. Right? You have been given net national product at market price and you have been asked to convert gross national product at factor cost. I have to convert net into gross. When you convert gross into net, minus depreciation. Now from net you are going to gross, just suppose it, right? I said if you have to move from gross to net, what you do? Minus depreciation. But if you have to move from net to gross plus depreciation. Here we have to move from net to gross plus depreciation. National product, market price to factor cost. What I told you earlier, market price, factor cost. If you have to move from market price to factor cost, minus net indirect tax, and factor cost to market price plus net indirect tax. Here you have to move from market price to factor cost, so minus net indirect tax. You will get GNP at FC. And from here, if you have to move NNP at factor cost. NNP at factor cost. So gross to be converted into net, gross to be converted into net minus depreciation, national product, factor cost, factor cost. Now if I ask you, what are the component of NNP at FC? What are the component of net national product at factor cost? Net means depreciation is there? No. So no depreciation. National product means domestic product is there. This domestic product is equal to COE plus OS plus MI. So here national product contains the domestic product. So it means COE is there, OS is there, and MI is there. Then I am saying national. National, how you convert it into national? By adding net factor income from abroad. So net factor income from abroad is also there. Factor cost means no net indirect tax. This is called NNP at FC. So what is NNP at FC? NNP at FC means COE, OS, MI. What we call it? Domestic product or domestic income, right? And plus net factor income from abroad. If in the domestic income you add this, it is called national income. So this is called national income. What is national income? NNP at FC. And how you will define NNP at FC? We have taken the value of all type of goods? No. We have taken the value of only final goods. So how you will define NNP at FC? Value of all final goods and services produced within the country plus net factor income from abroad is called national income. So how many aggregates of national product? GNP at MP, 1 aggregate, NNP at MP, 2 aggregate, GNP at FC, 3, and NNP at FC, 4. So in the exam you may be asked to calculate out of 8 any 2, any 1 aggregates. How I said 8? 4 aggregates of domestic products and 4 aggregates of national products. Now once again I will just explain you to just you can test yourself how smart you are in converting or moving from one aggregate to other aggregate. You have been given value of output, right? You have been given value of output and you have been asked to calculate national income. Now first you must know which aggregate is treated as national income. Just I told you which aggregate is treated as national income. NNP at FC. That is called net national product at factor cost. Why it is treated as national income? Because it is COE plus OS plus MI plus net factor income from abroad. COE plus OS plus MI is called domestic product. If you add net factor income from abroad, that is called national product or national income. So if in the exam he is asking you to calculate national income, means he is asking you to calculate this aggregate of national product. And you have been given value of output. So what you will do, from value of output, first you will remove what value of output is? Value of all type of goods. And here in national product and domestic product we include the value of only final goods. Why? To avoid double counting. So from this we will subtract the value of intermediate goods. That is called intermediate consumption. Once you do from value of output, what is value of output? What are the component? The component of value of output are intermediate consumption, COE, OS, MI, depreciation and net indirect tax. So out of these only one is removed. What is IC? So what left? COE, OS, MI. What you call it? Domestic product. Right? Depreciation is there. What you call it? Gross. Net indirect tax is there, what we call it, at market price. So first what you will do, from value of output you will subtract intermediate consumption. You will reach to gross domestic product at market price. And from here you can reach to NNP at XC. How? Gross to be converted into net. You have to convert gross into net. What? Minus depreciation. Domestic product into national product plus net factor income from abroad. Market price into factor cost means minus net indirect tax. This is how you can get net national income or NNP at XC from value of output. Now suppose from this national income you have to reach to domestic income. What is domestic income? NDP at factor cost. That is called domestic income. Net domestic product at factor cost. So simply net will remain net. You have to only convert national product into domestic product. How you will convert national product into domestic product? What came from the rest of word, that to be removed. What you call it? Net factor income from abroad. You will be reaching to domestic product. Factor cost remains factor cost. This is how you can calculate out of 8 any of the aggregates. 4 aggregates of domestic product and 4 aggregates of national product. Now in the next video we are going to discuss the different methods. There are 3 methods: income method, product method and expenditure method, used to calculate, used to measure the 8 aggregates of national income and domestic income. Among 8, 4 domestic product aggregates and 4 national product aggregates. How we measure it, that we are going to discuss in the next video.